Tavern
Talk! Welcome to another episode of Tavern Talk, where we talk about what happened in the episode right before this.
Hell yeah.
Ho, 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 Merry fucking Christmas, y'all.
Ho, ho, hell yeah.
Ho, ho, hell yeah. Indeed.
Daddy Santa.
Welcome to the table for the first time, Woody.
Banger.
Hello, thank you for having me. It's been a really good time so far.
We're happy to have you. So grateful.
Yes.
Love your horns, love your willy.
Love your willy.
We both thank you.
When was it that you stopped believing in Santa Claus? When did you find out that he wasn't real?
Oh. Spoiler alert for the kids at home.
Yeah.
Santa's not real.
I feel like I had a lot of back and forth with my parents where I kept being like, so I saw these boxes in the garage and it's from the same place that I got these gifts from, and they would just kind of like lie around it, but then it like became pretty obvious that we were all kind of like playing this game. But they used to like try and throw me off, so like even after I stopped believing, they would kind of like play kind of prankstery sorts of things. My mom would be like, I have no idea where that came from. I mean, I bought you all the other Santa gifts, but that one. So yeah, it was kind of a couple of years, I feel like. I was
you like caught on, but you didn't want to. You're
Yeah.
like, you knew, but you didn't want to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't
It's
think
like,
too hard about this. It's like when you realize you're a lesbian.
Yeah.
All the clues were there.
Yeah. We knew it, but we decided to ignore that.
Yeah.
Everyone else knew before you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Childhood, kind of a blur. Don't remember completely. I want to blame it on my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Older
Fair.
brother?
Thanks, Russ. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
For me, I don't remember either. I think that I remember that joy of like being like up all night and like listening for every little sound, but not getting out of my bed because, I don't know. But I don't remember. I feel like I kind of remember a conversation a little bit with my mom about like, okay, don't ruin it for your brother kind of thing. But I don't. There was no big like, wait, what? He's not real? I didn't really have that. Yeah, same. At least I don't think I did. What about you?
I mean, I was terrified not to believe. Because I thought then Christmas would go away if I stopped believing. So my brothers tried to tell me, but I did not believe them. And it was funny because my first clue that it might be suspicious is we always left Santa cookies and Busch Light. And I was like, nobody else talks about that. All the songs, all of the movies, like Busch Light's never brought up. Yeah. Ever. Why do we leave cookies and Busch Light? That's so strange.
Yeah.
And then I got to the age where I was like waiting for my parents to go to sleep to go watch some movies on the couch. And I went to do that one night, and it's such a clear memory because I'm like walking with my Jasmine sleeping bag, Jasmine Aladdin. I'm walking with it, and then like around the corner, and they're like covering everything up. And they're like, "Get out of here!" And I was just like,
Traumatizing you.
it was so upsetting because I really cared. Like, we didn't have a chimney. How would Santa ever get in? You know, like it was just like this whole thing that I really stressed about, and I put a lot of thought and energy into. So yeah, it scarred me forever, and now I praise Santa.
Still hoping that he's real.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. My debit card is a photo of me as a kid on Santa's lap.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I have
that.
like a red line because I used to, like, my nervous tick was sucking on my lip. I had this huge hickey I gave myself on Santa's lap, like, yes.
Daddy Claus.
Daddy Claus. Did that like help motivate you for your character? When you were like,
yeah, I was like, I just think about Baby Bonnie. This was like Santa and religion. They were the same thing. It was like, you have to believe or else you don't get the prize.
Yeah.
So I treated it the same way. I treated it the same exact way.
And then when someone tells you it's not real, damn, that ruins everything.
Yeah, I mean, I kept it to
Santa and
myself
religion.
for a long time that I was like, I don't think it's fucking real, you know? And then now, like, my mom still says everything's from Santa, and we're always like, yeah. And then when she goes to bed, we fill her stocking now. So, like, it's cute. We still say it, but, you know, just like church.
Yeah. God is dead, Santa is dead.
that was.
I think I was spoiled by my sisters, but I do think I do have a vague memory of we would do like the family would get together at the like my great grandmother had a beach house, so we would like go there. Basically, anyone in the family could go there when it wasn't being used, and we would do that at the holidays. And I remember creeping down the stairs and being at the top of the stairs and like watching. So I like did a stake out as I watched my parents like do it. I don't really ever feel like I was like, but yeah, I was always the kid that like I loved guessing correctly of what I was getting because I don't like surprises. So.
Yeah.
But dang it, I was right that one year when I got the Sims hot date.
Ooh, that was a good one.
It was a perfect square, like kind of rectangular shape that they come in, and I was like, I know that this is what it is. And it was.
That's awesome. That's a good question. And then we can get to the episode. Well, what was your favorite? Yeah, what was the best Christmas present you ever got?
It's a good one.
Yeah. That like really stuck out to you.
I had light up work boots that had Pocahontas on the side. Yeah, they were sick.
Were your
I
parents
outgrew
putting
them
you to work?
so fast. Well, I was like, my family does roofing, so I wore them on the roof and everything. So I was
How old
obsessed
were
with
you?
like little work boots. Oh, I've been on the roof forever. But yeah, I was young. I was younger than 9 because that's when we moved out of my house. So I was younger than 9. I got these little work boots. I wore them everywhere.
I love that. Little baby Bonnie.
They're
Under
like
8 years old up on a roof.
They're like Timberlands,
Working.
like that, but like Pocahontas.
Amazing.
Some of those colorful leaves, and then they light up.
That's amazing.
love
Yeah, those are great.
Great. I feel like I have 2 in my brain. Of one was like getting I think my parents like finally they had gone around to like everyone was getting the new iPods or stuff like that, and then I had just like that like the Zune or something, and I was like, oh, this is cool, but it like not the little iPod, and I think one year I got an iPod, the little like a little blue one.
iPod minis, the like little nano.
They had like the little clip.
No, it was really thin. No, it wasn't not the clip, but yeah, it was like that big.
Kit Kat.
Yeah, the Kit Kat ones.
Yeah.
Yes, and I still
No
have it.
screen on it, right?
No.
They said
You
buttons.
have a screen.
I think. Oh yeah. Yes, correct. It
No
was just
screen.
like the.
Yeah.
Well, they have like the tiny little screen.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Because there was one that had no screen.
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
the one I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All in your imagination.
Vibes.
Yes.
Sense
Yeah.
the right time to hit play.
That, but also we were talking about Twilight before. One year I really just wanted the Twilight set, and they gave that was like
The books.
That was probably the most memorable one because they gave me the books, and I got that book and I sat down and I read the entire Twilight book in one day. Like I just like sat, and that was my Christmas. I was just reading, and I'd already read it, and I just read it again.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think a camera. Yeah, my mom got me a camera.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What kind of camera?
It's like a little point and shoot one. Yeah. It was fun to take photos. Yeah.
How old were you?
That was probably middle school. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice camera.
I've had some good ones, but the one that sticks out the most in my brain is like I was really, really into stuffed animals as a kid, and like we had a dog themed Christmas, and I got like dog stuffed animals of every kind. I got a dog sleeping bag, the one from FAO Schwartz that you could like the giant head. It was like a black and white dog, and like that was like it was like you could be inside of the dog, and yeah, I just remember coming down on Christmas morning and they were just like dogs with bows around their neck everywhere. I don't even remember. I think we had a dog, and I just was like wanted stuffed animal dogs. I guess like it wasn't like instead of a puppy. It was just like. But the amazing kind of smorgasbord, and then I ended up, they're still probably at my mother's house, honestly, but yeah, I've had like I have so many different sized stuffed animal dogs because of that one Christmas.
That's such a fun thing to do. Like such a fun theme.
Oh yeah.
Dog Christmas.
What if like you just got a bunch of dogs, like actual dogs though?
Oh my god.
That would be pretty epic.
That is
Just puppy Christmas, just
puppy Christmas.
whole litter.
Oh my god, I would
The
die.
commitment after Christmas would be intense.
Yeah.
It's just like Easter. You just like let them go into the wild.
Sure, yeah.
Great.
You mean like eggs? What are you letting go into the
Everyone
wild?
buys bunnies
Yeah.
for Easter, and then they let them go into the wild. Is
that a
they're
thing?
not wild rabbits, and you should not do that.
Is that what you grew up with?
No, I just know about it because I care about bunnies.
Oh.
Really? That's a thing.
I've
Yeah.
never known
my
that to be
God.
a thing.
Oh, Google it. People like buy a lot of bunnies around Easter, and then they just let them go. And these are domestic bunnies.
Not
No
cool.
defenses. Not that bunnies really have many defenses to begin with.
Yeah.
But still.
That's not
Also, no homies from the streets are like, I don't know any of these people.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's rough.
Just saying, not to make it dark, but
Bunny awareness.
Don't do that.
Dang. It's like people like I think people get black cats to do bad things to them around the holidays. So.
No.
Yeah.
I'll beat them up.
this is the rabbit hole we're going in.
Kind to your furry friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I don't know. I was pretty stoked about the hot date Sims.
Oh yeah.
And then I had a stocking stuffer that was these the Thin Man series, which is like an old 1940s like
Detective
series. Yeah, with William Powell and Myrna Loy. Really fun, but I watched them with my grandfather, and so we like binged them, and then he got them for me for Christmas, and it was just like a nice moment. Yeah,
That's really cool.
yeah, that was pretty great.
So the episode. I really liked Mrs. Claus and Holly Berry. Amazing.
Holly Berry.
Holly
so
Berry,
hot.
hot.
I just know she's hot.
You didn't really
Very
explain her,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know she's hot. I know she has a pixie cut, and
hope
I
we get-
know she looks like Halle Berry.
I hope we get to meet her in reindeer form.
Oh,
So true.
Wear reindeer.
Is that a thing, or was that your flavor?
Oh, it was my flavor. Yeah,
That's cool.
It's a good flavor.
Yes. Yes. Well, you
Yeah.
used to be a reindeer.
I'm so curious
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a reindeer with like the old reindeer troop, the OGs. But there was like a big takeover with like Prancer and Dancer, a couple of assholes. And they are Team Rudolph now, but they were not on his team previously. So yeah, I was kind of the last ginger reindeer. And the OG group that was able to stick around, and then I got booted too. And I tried to retaliate, so Santa was like, you can't hang out with the reindeer anymore. You're kind of like kicked out of the group until you like learn a lesson. So he turned me into a human. He let me keep my antlers, my rack. And yeah, and now I farm. I produce the wood for the crafts, and I take care of the reindeer, which sucks.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's got to be a little awkward.
It is. Do you think you could talk to, like, do these reindeer talk, or?
Well, I can talk to animals. So yeah, we occasionally conversate, but I don't know. I have more appreciation for humans. I could go on a lot of tangents about what I used to do as a reindeer, but I appreciate humans now. I used to hate them. Other than like bringing them gifts, that was fun, but I just didn't want to ever see them, which usually we didn't. But when they spotted us, I wanted to like. Santa's always had a Santa's always had a problem with my rage, so I guess I went a little too far.
Which of the original reindeer? Dude, like the Dancer, Prancer, Vixen.
I hang out with Vixen and Blixen. They were like the first. They were our babies in the OG group. They were our babies. They were respectful. They honor tradition. It's the younger ones that are they're too wild. I don't know.
But you're too angry.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've worked on a lot as a human because, you know, being ragey as a human, it's like not legal sometimes, depending on how far your rage takes you.
That is very true.
So that makes you pause.
Yes.
Makes you pause, and then that pause is when you recenter.
Well, and it's crazy that this is like a realm with like cheerful, happy energy that like to get to the point of rage. Damn.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think happiness and rage are like right next to each other. There's no bar in between.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Very thin line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm curious what Harris does in the North Pole.
Not a lot.
It just chills.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty much just hanging out, you know, he's making sure that there's like balance in the realm, you know, people are getting ready for like winter in the North Pole, you know, making sure that little animals have enough nuts or whatever, and you know, just like hanging out.
Because you work in the secrecy department, is that right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
quadrant.
But it's more like I'm a secret.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really want to be found. So
Oh.
yeah, so it's like I'm there. Like Santa knows I'm there, but it's like no one really bothers me. And then like he calls on me for stuff, and I'm there, of course, you know. But I don't seek out fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have mistletoe, right? Is that what you decided?
Oh yeah.
Mistletoe that grows
Yeah,
from
they don't
you?
have to know that yet.
Oh,
So I'm kind of embarrassed about it.
Oh my god.
I'm embarrassed about
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Every morning, like flowers grow from my fur, but it's mistletoe. Yeah.
The mistletoe's a parasite.
I was telling Analia that.
What?
Yeah,
This
it's
last
a
night.
parasite. Yeah, birds eat the berries, then go and shit on trees, and then the shit ferments and like infects the branches that then grow the mistletoe.
Yeah, it like sucks the life out of it like a leech.
Whoa.
And that's what we use to, kiss under.
It's romantic.
Shit flowers.
Oh, shit flowers.
Heck.
So cute.
So
Hey,
you
education.
grow parasites.
Cool.
Ah.
That makes sense.
Did you know that a wasp goes inside of a fig and then dies, and then it's like it births
Isn't that
another
gross?
one, and then it comes out, and that's how it gets made into a fig.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Every time you eat a fig,
So
you're
vegans
eating a mother wasp who has given her life to reproduce.
So can vegans have figs?
It is a debate.
Wait, what?
It is a debate.
If vegans,
But it actually is. It's a
Oh.
part of the natural process. So yes, technically, because it is.
Harris
it
would eat
is
a fig.
given. Literally, the wasp gives consent because the wasp chooses to go inside of the
their
fig.
purpose.
It is it's what they do. But then they liquefy, become a part of the fig.
That's
So when you eat a fig, you get the power of the wasp.
Whoa.
a mother's love.
Every single
Yes.
one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how a fig flower turns into a fig fruit, or that's part of the process that creates the fig.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I love all of your sugar coatings.
Yeah.
I love that you were dishonorably discharged. Is that what you said? I
Yes.
didn't know this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, before she grew up and was kind of like a science and chemistry and crude inventing prodigy. And her dad ran the culinary artillery development division at the North Pole, which was just a particular weapons development for security and stuff like that. And when she took it over, there was a medium large size explosion that may or may not have been her fault. And she was kind of dishonorably discharged / asked to resign. They just kind of disbanded the department, kind of got rid of it. So now she just kind of freelances, but she carries a lot of she knows she did a bad thing, so she really wants to prove herself worthy again. But she also is a little cocky because she was a really big deal, and but she's also she was a really big deal, but also people spreading rumors about her, so she's a little huh? And she really wants to, earn her stripes again, because she doesn't really feel I think she's definitely clinging on to that purpose that she had, because now that she's freelancing, most jobs aren't with the big man and the red suits, so I think it's really exciting when she gets called back in, because
So fun.
she used to take great pride in protecting the North Pole, and she kind of
I feel
messed it up.
I feel like something like that could easily accidentally get slipped into the regular candy that is delivered out, and something
Yeah.
bad happening on Earth.
Yes, yeah.
Or I
There's
guess this is technically on Earth.
I was going to say, do you not see it on Earth?
No, I guess I don't see the North Pole on Earth. I feel like it's a realm created by magic
Faye.
and belief.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're fun.
You're fun.
You're fun.
yeah. Why did
y'all.
why did you come here to the North Pole in the first place? If you hate it
100
so
years.
much,
Weren't you born here? No.
No, so
It's a leprechaun.
Clover, she's a leprechaun that got kicked out of Ireland for being too nice.
Oh,
So her family, she was at the ripe young age of 52. So she was 52 years old. But that's with elf ears, I thought, okay, I'm imagining that so sweet, and she wasn't kicking it in Ireland, and with the leprechauns, because in Ireland, leprechauns are really nasty. Their lore is not like American lore. It's very much hide your kids from the leprechauns because they will be snatched. They will be like all that. So
Bag vibes.
Yeah. But like they'll play but they're just a little. And again, people are probably screaming at me in the comments if I'm saying any of this wrong. But that was my understanding, is that the leprechauns in Ireland are very mean, and so her parents sent her to live with her cousins, the McMarys, because they're like, okay, maybe that's a better like vibe for you, but she.
Now they're too nice.
But yeah, like it's funny to think, because she is not. I like imagine her not being a super nice, totally kind person. But so all the niceness, like everyone now is just too nice. Yeah, it's like oh, very annoying. But I have this thing in my head where she's 152 and she's about to turn 153, which in my brain is like, okay, that's 18. So now she's gonna have her choice to be like, after this, once she turns 153, she can choose whether she wants to go back to Ireland, if she wants to, wherever she wants to go, but she knows she just wants to get out of the North Pole. Like, she's not. But I'm hoping she'll find her love. That will melt her little Grinch story. Finds her love for the North Pole. Or maybe, happy of,
I thought you meant,
No, not like a... Not, I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows who we'll find in the caves?
Don't take anyone back from the caves. Don't take anyone back from the caves. No.
Anyone. But yeah, that's my whole thing is that she has a ho. She has a choice to make here. Yes. But yeah.
You really don't know with characters that you play who you're going to be into.
Yeah.
It's really a surprise, so.
It's true.
It might be someone in the caves.
Not the faceless choir singers.
Faceless choir singers.
Probably not, but
maybe I fell in love with Willie.
I mean, that's already
candle.
starting.
Yeah.
The
Candlestick.
The candlestick.
Girls do love the Willy.
The really thin candlestick.
Does something.
Oh my
That's
god.
something.
What made you think of creating Willie as your familiar?
I'm always joking whenever I do drag that I want a little wiener dog, and I have different personas for my family. So a Willy Banger is like a branch of Woody Banger, and Shooty Banger and Cootie Banger. And so I want to have a wiener dog that would either maybe I have two wieners, I don't know, but I want to show up to shows with my wiener. And my plan is if it's a girl wiener, it's gonna be Queen Ween, and if it's a boy, it's gonna be Big Willie. I also have an Uncle Willie, I have a buddy named Willie, and so Willie's just a funny name to me. I love it, and I love anything that it also means peen.
Let's not overcomplicate life.
You know,
Yeah.
Big Willie is one of the best movies in the world. Watched it too many times. It's just a great name for a lot of things.
Love that song.
wow. That took me back.
The snow globe thing.
Yeah, what? I feel like there was some kind of there was something.
How long
we
did you
missed.
expect that to take us?
No, I thought it was going to take about that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, because there was stuff to uncover while in it.
That we didn't do.
That I am.
did.
Oh, okay. I was
I
like, did I
gave
immediately
you guys,
ruin it?
hints of things. It allowed for hints of stuff to happen. I wanted a little bit of a
What happened?
Where am I? Who? Well,
Snow,
you
South
didn't
North.
really experience so much of but they got to experience a little bit of the getting into the mind of whoever is doing this kind of thing. That's kind of I guess what I meant. But and then I wanted to play with what would happen if you were drowning
In a snow globe.
That's great.
Quick
Telling us that we need to stay calm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a cool. You just came that. You didn't have that written.
You just came
You
that
did.
up.
You just came that up. You came that up now?
Yeah, I was trying to think of a way to. I wanted some sort of quicksand thing. And I wanted the ground to I was gonna have it too, where if it was getting intense and you guys really just like all laid down and just fully zenned out at the same time, then I was gonna have it where it like all collapsed and you all just start falling. But then it was like slow burn and like back and forth, but which was good still. So it was able to like kind of shimmy open a little bit, and then So I don't think it was too short.
Nice.
I couldn't tell
Good job,
if we were like supposed to. I couldn't tell if there was like a true feeling of a trap because I couldn't tell if we were supposed to surrender and like give ourselves to the ground, or if we did, we would just be like. Because it also, you'd mentioned something that it felt like a couple of spells that were kind of tied together, including like calm emotions.
Yeah.
And like the thing with like, don't be alarmed, calm. I was like, it wants us to be calm. Like in the beginning, I was like, it wants us to be calm. Like we shouldn't be calm. Because if we get too like complacent, like no, I don't care. Then suddenly
it's like there's frost. No, hypothermia. Like when you die, like it's of cold in particular.
You just ferment in the salt.
But no, like you just get really. It is like you, like I've heard it. Maybe you get like a sense of calm. And you just kind of like everything slows down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Over the garden wall.
Yeah.
I don't watch that. People home. Am I allowed to say that?
It's great.
I don't know. You're allowed to say anything.
Yeah. It's just they're like it's the whole thing is like an analogy for death, like the in between, and like once they give in, that's when they'll like actually pass on.
Yeah.
But it's kind of. But
Yeah, I really like that. I like that instinct to do the to like bury yourself, but I really love the instinct too of like putting the sugar in the snow and like sweetening it.
The joy juice. Love that.
The joy juice.
Joy juice. Fun
but
to say.
so we think that the calm is Santa, right?
Yeah, so it's interesting. I like because Santa also was talking about how he needed a break. So I'm like,
But that's like
We
yin
don't-
and yang though.
we don't know if that's Santa though.
true
Because there's
true.
like there were like pulling forces, right? So
he
we
felt
don't
like
know
it was
if this
Santa.
is-
He felt like it was Santa.
But one of the forces could be Santa.
But I think like it tricked me. Not to keep making this religious, but it was like tricking me into like thinking that this was a safe space by Santa, by using
Right,
Santa.
by using
So I do think
Santa.
they are both there, but I think like the other one is like more of a trickster.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like yin and yang, and like
Yeah.
Santa has a little bit of like that sadness of I want to be alone in him, you know, and then that questioning is what is making him so weak right now,
Yeah.
you know, and that's what made Krampus able to kind of take that over.
This is Krampus.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of like when someone is very like have so much emotion and they're getting so big, like if they are getting very depressed or there are seasonal depression or just being like really tired, then especially if he's this celestial being for being around so long, like I wonder if he's almost manifesting this like the other side, this like the yin yang, like it is part of, I don't know, that's my guess. It's my thought. I wonder.
And also like why is the toy shoulder its mouth's closed? Sorry.
I was gonna say, did Santa disappear himself?
Did Santa disappear himself? Did Santa?
Santa needed a break, so he plotted his own.
It's just
Or again,
But again, he made all the protocols to rescue him. So I don't think that's the case.
maybe
Maybe it's
it
a trap.
It could just be something he conjured up because he's like tired. Maybe our boy's tired. Who knows?
I don't know.
I think he's tired of being taken advantage of because
I think
taken advantage.
there is that theme of like we keep getting these kind of like loneliness, like little zingers and like
Every
moments
year.
of like. So it feels like somebody who's been like like left alone, like has to spend Christmas alone. Like it feels
Because
like
he does
it happens
the
every
journey
year.
by
I'm
himself.
so done.
But I mean, he has his reindeer, but he does it alone.
Oh.
Santa Claus.
Oh,
See, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was
do it
just-
alone. He's at the North Pole.
Yeah, but when he goes on that journey every
Driving
year,
by himself.
his reindeer there.
That's true.
It happens every year. I'm so done. Sometimes good to be alone. Sometimes I want to be alone, but I can't think of that. Those are all the quotes I've written down. And then also, The north being chaotic and salty, and the south being more peaceful and snowy.
Which is interesting. North Pole, South Pole.
Yeah, what the
North Pole?
Wait,
What
does
we
anybody
know?
live at the South Pole?
Who's at the South Pole? Why is the
I
South
just meant north of the ball and south of the
Oh, above and below.
No, I
Got
think
it.
we're on this. Jane, I think we're on to something.
just that.
Wait,
Okay.
so maybe Santa's below us and whatever is not so good is above us.
Mrs. Claus.
Oh!
You're not gonna make Mrs. Claus the evil one, are you?
No,
'Cause that's
I don't think
not
that's-
feminist.
I don't think she's evil. I just think like whatever is evil perhaps knows.
The smoke was kind of corrupting
yeah.
and seeping through the realm, so there is smoke technically above.
Where is that coming from?
Above the ground.
Oh yeah, we never.
It's coming from down below and seeping up.
From the hearth.
Hearth. The hearth eternal.
Let's get in there.
Let's get into that. Hearth.
Is a hearth a different thing than a hearth?
Is it called hearth?
Is it a hearth?
It's the
Is it a
ground
hearth?
floor of a
I've heard
fireplace?
it both ways. There's hearth and
I thought it was a hearth.
I thought it was a home this whole time.
Aw, home is where the hearth is.
Yeah.
Hearth
Yeah.
is hearth. I've heard it both ways. 6, 7.
Oh,
I'm getting loopy.
I mean now it's a hearth.
Well, hearth, but now I want to know. Is it hearth or hearth? Let's see.
I think it's hearth.
Let's look it up.
I thought an ogre was an orc.
Can you hearth me?
I wanna know, is it here
Is it
or
hearth?
Hearth. Yeah.
Hearth?
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 Whoa.
The angel herald sing
Hearth.
glory
Hearth.
to the newborn.
Okay, well, I was saying hearth, but hearth it is.
Hearth is the magical version of a hearth. Hearth is the
You
fey
hearth
hearth.
it here.
Hearth it here first.
You hearth it here.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. You hearth it here.
I'm gonna go. That's great.
On that note, let's get ready for some carol fighting on our next episode of Good Day to Dice Ho Ho Holiday Special. Oh, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube and Patreon and Instagram and TikTok. And thank you so much. Goodbye.